Hello everyone and welcome. Oh no. How is everyone doing today? There we go. Alright, we are good. And I got comments. Well, miracles never cease. Alright. We're going to be working with our standing posts today. And we're going to get rid of the Father's Day one. Oh, I think we got sound on somewhere. There we go. Alright, shouldn't be an echo now. Alright, so we've got to remove this, pop off that, and punch this out with the right size. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be getting rid of this, and we're going to be doing one for a patriotic one. Alright, so what I wanted to show you today is, this is a finish resin. This is called liquid glass. Now we have used resin in the past and have had to put it under one of those nail dryers, and it's really smelly and you shouldn't be working indoors with it. Well, this is an alternative to resin. This is called liquid glass. I want to show you. Let me see if I can kind of bring it in. I went ahead and I tried it out already, and I tried it out on our happy birthday one. Can you see the shine? Now this doesn't actually look like the regular resin that we've used. It's not as thick, but it's an alternative to doing it indoors and not getting all that smell. If you can see, I'm trying to get closer to the camera. I actually had to put 2 coats on this because to me it looked kind of patchy and didn't look really as shiny as the resin did. So I went ahead and let me see if I can show you this one. See the glassy shine on that? This also has 2 coats. So that's an alternative if you want your standing post sets to look a little glassy and it does not smell, and you can rinse your brush out with water. I'll go ahead and I'll list it in the description. I found this at Dick Blick Art Supplies online. I think they do sell it on Amazon. So again, I will put a link in the comments to that, because I know we've used that in the past for some, and sometimes you just need a little shine. Now, I thought about spraying this first, after I paint it, spraying it with an acrylic spray, and then trying the art glass, liquid glass on it to see if it made any difference and to see if I could get away with just 1 coat. But I may even go for a 3rd coat on that. I'm just not feeling it yet. All right, we're going to be starting with our new America standing post set that goes with the standing post. So what I did was I went ahead and I painted this white, these 2 pieces, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to iron this canvas ribbon as our background on it. I put the Mod Podge on there, let it sit till it dried, and now all we're doing is ironing it on to the wood. The iron reactivates the Mod Podge and then allows it to stick. We've used this method a few times, And this piece, this ribbon is actually 2.5 inch, so it fits over this perfectly. Now I did it up to the line, like up to, because this piece is going to go in here, and you don't want to cover that with fabric. So you just want to kind of leave that little lip there that's going to fit in that notch. So now all we have to do is go ahead and cut the excess off. These are my curved embroidery scissors. You can find these on Amazon. Can you see the curve? They're really great for getting around corners when you do stuff like this. You can also use your sanding, you know, to sand off the excess fabric too. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit it with the iron again. I just wanted a different background. I just didn't want just a regular paint job on this. So actually the Liberty Bell is going to go on here with some stars. Let's just trim this a little bit closer. So all I did was use white acrylic paint, let that dry, and then hit it with Mod Podge. And again, we're going to do, this is the one that sits up in here. So we're going to do the same with that. This is my craft iron that my son and daughter-in-law gave me for Christmas. And it's set on a high setting. This really it comes with a really nice case too. And I think it'd be perfect for travel. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room in your suitcase. I went ahead and I put antique wax on the back because you will see some of the back. Now see, I put the flatter edge against the wood, and it really trims close. Gives you a nice cut. Hi, Nanny Dot. So just to make sure, now I'm going to hit it again. To make sure that we've got it nice and flat and adhering on the edges. And like I said, you can always take a sanding block of some kind and just sand the edges. That gets all the little fibers that are not adhered to the wood. So it gives you a cleaner finish. And then you might need to go back and just trim a few of the fibers that didn't stick to the Mod Podge, like that one there. There we go. So that's another way. We could paint this, you could foil this, you could paper this. I chose this patriotic canvas ribbon. So that's what that's all about. Now we've got a Liberty Bell that's going to go here. Now for this, I'm going to use the antique wax just on the top part to make it look wooden like the real Liberty Bell. And the rest we're going to do a silver, I think. Let's see how the silver turns out. Say hello when you're popping on. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? You hot and humid like we are here in central PA? Okay, so we've got that. Now, these two pieces get glued to. You have a notch to follow right here on each side. I use CA thick. And you just put those right in place. Put a little too much glue on there. See, it sticks really fast. I think I'm gonna color the tops of these like a metal. It even has the crack in it. Now you get a lot of stars with this. I think I'm gonna put a few on here. Actually, I think we'll go for that. We'll do red, white. Actually, I don't want to go red, white, and blue because I don't think the white is going to show up on the purple or on the gray, the silver. So I think we'll do a red star here in the middle. And I think because I am going to go with navy, let's see how this looks. Let's paint it down here. Yeah, this is like a true navy. And actually the name of it is True Navy. It's from Walmart. Now, I'm going to paint one side of this white and see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'm going to do it blue. I don't think it's going to show up against this. No. All right. So I'm going to do it blue. Actually, I wanted to do it on the other side so it would show and not look so pasty. There we go. So we're going to glue all that on there. I don't have to paint the back of the bell because it's going to be, it's not going to show on the other side. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Come on. Not sure if this is going to stick to the ribbon. I may have to hit it with hot glue. Let's try it again. let's just leave that sit. I'm going to unplug the iron because that sucker gets hot, really hot. I don't want it to move. Let's just put it there. In the meantime, I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun just in case we're going to need that. There. All right. So now we're going to work on this. Now what the plan is, we're going to color the top the true blue. And then we're going to do the stripes in red because this is going to go against this white base. I went and did the antique wax on the back. So see, our stars are already going to be white, and so are the stripes. So there is a line here, so I'm trying to go as close to the line as possible. Get a nice straight, even edge to work from. These are the Posca paint markers. This is the dark red. This kit is in my Etsy shop. The listing, the description, and the listing address is in the comments or in the description. It is sold separate from the standing post. We have a lot of new kits coming out for the standing post for the fall, like back to school. I have a fall one, working on a Christmas, a Thanksgiving one. So there's a lot to choose from. Just something you can change out every season or holiday. Now these are supposed to be refillable, so I want to look into that because this one needs to be refilled. I tried to get it in the chisel tip, which is the PC17, but I could not find the dark. They also, Dick Blick, where I got the liquid glass, they also carry these paint chalk markers. And I like the chalk for the background because it gives it a nice solid, even coat of white. But sometimes I will coat my white twice, which sometimes takes extra time, so getting it. Hi Rachel, thank you. Hope you're feeling better. It was so nice to see you back live yesterday. Sorry I missed it. I didn't get a notification. But you're missed. Then we're going to go ahead and do the top with the true blue. I'm going to shake it again. Thank you. Piece of thread from the ribbon. This is too wet, so where is my paper towel? Because it's soaking in and I don't want it, I want it darker. There we go. You do get a lot of stars with it. Some people like to paint the sides and in between on the wood. I like the wood showing. That's just my personal preference. I may go back and hit this with another coat to get it just a little bit darker. Hi, Judith. Welcome. We missed you. My grandson was just here. I'll share pictures later. I did a dinosaur balloon bouquet with snacks and cookies in it. His birthday party is Saturday, but we had to watch him for a couple hours this morning while his mom went shopping. He got the biggest kick out of his treat bags with his face on them, riding the dinosaur. Okay, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. So let's close this up. This is going to get glued to this board here. So see, you don't have to paint the stars or the stripes. Just paint your background white. Whoop, there it is. Now you don't want to glue this at the top. You want to take it directly to the bottom and line it up with the bottom of your board. because you need to leave room for your hooks. That needs to slide over just a little bit. I would just make sure you're lined up here and lined up here. Thank you. They did turn out good. He was, little does he know, he's getting a canvas print with his picture on it of him and the dinosaur. Plus the dinosaur puzzle. All right, now the last part we have to do, and I may use a couple of those, is America. Now I'm thinking, for this to really show up nice, I'm thinking to do the individual letters, red, white, and blue, that way. Let's see, did this stick? Yes, it did. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start out with red. I like when we put all the letters together, so you don't have to sit there and do the letters individually. Like piece them on the piece. Okay. Yes, this is one of my favorites. That and the watermelon one. Now I have a fine tip one, and I'm just going to use to create a nice even line there. There we go. And then stay within those lines. When this is all dry, I will go back and add some lines like detail. All right. So now we need our blue again. All right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to paint both of them while I have the paintbrush wet. I just like this blue, this true blue, better than the marker blue. Red, white, blue. If any of you missed it, Rachel went live on Rachel's Unique Crafts yesterday. So you should check that out. Hi, Judith. Or Monica, sorry. All right. So we're going to do the red here. Go, and then red at the end. that's going to go there. I see a little bit of blue. There we go. Better. All right, let's go ahead and glue this on. And let's just do 2 blue stars while we're at it. This is for the standing post. We also have one for the door set. So there's 2. This one is for the standing post, but there is one for the door set. We used ribbon. We put Mod Podge on the wood, let it dry, and then we added the ribbon on top of the dried Mod Podge and ironed it. I'm probably going to go back over those and just put those right there. So this is the one we did with the Mod Podge. We did not take our ribbon all the way down. We left this bottom tab for in the post. Get my glue out here. You know what? I think I'm going to use the hot glue on this because it'll work faster. But first we need a glue stick. So we already have this. And with the standing post, I always give you the binder rings. So there's that one. Let's do it upright. This out of the way. There we go. And then this will go right in here. So there is our patriotic standing post set. Now, in the beginning, for those that just joined, I shared a new product. It's called liquid glass. You can get it, I'm pretty sure you can get it on Amazon. I got it from Dick Blick. Thank you, Monica. But what it does, I know in the past we've used resin on this, and the resin does a really nice job, but it's really stinky. And you should have proper headgear on it when you're using it because of the fumes. So I actually took the birthday set and I tried it out. Now, this one only has 1 coat. It gives it a nice glassy look. But if you're into the puffy kind of resin look, then I would highly suggest painting it with the liquid glass twice. Because it seems like the first coat kind of sinks into the acrylic paint, and then the second coat gives it a puffier, nicer look. So it's just another thing you can do with these sets. I lost one of my party hats. I'm going to have to find it. And I still have to glue this together. But I wanted to introduce this before I went away on vacation and didn't have a chance. So it's by Try Art. And it's called Liquid Glass. And it does not smell at all. And then when you use it, I just used a regular paintbrush and washed the paintbrush out with water. So you've got a nice effect. So for something that you want to go like vintage, antique looking, I wouldn't use it. But if you really want your paint to pop, this is a great alternative. Now I think this bottle was about $18.99. So it's kind of comparable to the resin. It just doesn't have the smell. You just have to sit it out, so you don't need the nail lamp for curing it. I like it. But again, I don't like just one coat. 2 coats is what I want. So if you want, this says a pouring medium finish resin is what it is. So I watched another crafter use it, and I thought, okay, that's an alternative. Now that I'm in the dog room, I can't have that smell around my dogs, those fumes. So those were the 2 things I wanted to go over with you today. But I wanted to share some exciting news. I got my first balloon job. That doesn't sound right, does it? Okay, let me go. I actually have my husband making me a balloon display rack. Now, picture this. It's for little girls. It's a girl baby shower. This is going to sit up about this high on another one of these. Up here on top is going to be a little bathtub. So there's going to be clear bubbles, clear balloons in the bathtub around the little baby here. There's going to be another big balloon out here. I know, I'm so excited. Then there's going to be another balloon up here. Then there's going to be a box down here that has the word baby spelled out on it that's going to be full of balloons. And then this is the fun part. I've designed a balloon display where there's going to be, believe it or not, a white pool noodle that's going to come up like this and be in back of this, and it's going to have nothing but balloon clusters all the way up. So her colors that she's using for the shower are beige, cream, pink, and gold. So all those colors are going to be on this kind of like rainbow arch. So hubby is making me this wooden platform that I can attach this pool noodle to. Okay, there's going to be like a little dowel down here, and then there's going to be another one that goes up here that it's going to attach to. So I'm just really excited. I thought what I would do, I think I'm going to film myself putting it together. I can't do it until Friday night because the shower is Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, and I don't want the balloons sitting that, you know, for any length of time. So it's not something I can do ahead. But I told her, I said, this part of the display is not what you're paying for. You're paying for the balloon arch and this balloon bouquet that's going to sit here with the little bathtub. And she was fine with it. So I'm really excited. I'm a nervous wreck, but I'm excited. So I hope to film that. I think it'll be really cool. Hey, Marcia. I have to share with you what this is, all right? This is actually a plastic display that I put some felt that has sprinkles, you know, like glitter through it. It's just a plastic display that used to sit in Sears. And when they closed out, I ran up there and I saw these two. It's just a wire frame. I don't know if you can see it. I have lights that are going to go in here, so that's going to be really pretty. I know, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to have it all finished. It's going to be exciting. So anyhow, like I said, there's two of these sitting here. There's a clear box over here that spells out the word baby, so it looks like a building block, and that's going to be full of balloons. So it should be fun. I felt bad because I think she really wanted to see what it was going to look like. And I said, you don't understand. When I do something, it's one of a kind, so I can't really show it to you. But I can show you the components that will go in it. So I have to run out tonight and get the little clear balloons to make the bubbles that will sit in the bathtub that this baby will be sitting in. So it's kind of a cool, like I said, I'm a nervous wreck. But I think if my balloons don't pop and the air doesn't affect them going out, you know, I got to come up with a big bag because I'll have to make the clusters ahead of time and attach and put them on it when I get there. So it should be interesting. I wasn't going to do it, and then I thought, what the heck? She doesn't like it. She doesn't have to pay for it. I did my best. I got it out there, so I think it's going to be really cute. But it's very annoying. I bought this princess baby set, and the one balloon, there's a crown, like a princess crown. Then there's a star, and then there was this third balloon that says about princess on it. Well, they didn't spell princess, they spelled prince. So I think it was just a common error from the other country. They didn't think to add SS on the end of prince to say princess. So, but I think I have enough of the bigger balloons, and I just want to get the clear balloons to make bubbles. So I think it'll be fun. But I definitely will share it. I definitely will record it. This was a tool that I had for a bouquet, and I went and sewed it to the bottom of this gold ribbon because she has gold in her you know, party favors and such. So I don't have enough of this, so I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate the bottom box, but I could go with just gold, or I have this in pink. This pink that I have didn't quite match this, but maybe with it being on the bottom, it'll be enough of a, you know, distraction that you won't see that it doesn't quite match. Or I'll just get some pink tulle, cover the other box with the same heavy-duty felt that has glitter through it, and then just maybe drape some pink down on the bottom one. So that's the plan. So he's making this wooden thing that this is the other box is going to sit on. It'll have a little dowel in the back that goes up this way that the pull noodle will attach to. So it'll be kind of like a half of a rainbow shape on that side. So I'll let you know how it goes. So that's pretty much it. Anybody else have any exciting news? We want Rachel to go to the doctor, to a new doctor, and get back on track. We miss her. Does anybody have any questions? No questions. Anybody have anything they want to see upcoming? Like, is there something I haven't done yet that you want to see? Any ideas? I hope so. I've not seen the space yet. She did say she works in this office. I could come and look at the space anytime. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow, just to make sure that what I'm envisioning will fit. I mean, I think she's being, okay. I think she, what's the word I want? It just blows my mind that she's like, okay, perfect. She saw the color of the balloons and said, go for it. She wanted a big arch. I can't do that yet. So I thought this way we're kind of doing a bouquet, but we're doing it up, and then we're adding clusters on the side. So, all right, you all have a great evening. Rach, are you going live tomorrow? I know you're still resting your eyes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. Okay, well, text me ahead of time and let me know. All right, you all have a great evening. And